What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Thomas, and today we are talking about everything that sold out from Supreme Week 17. We are nearing the end of the season. The holiday cheer is at an absolute all-time high. We got the Christmas tree right there in the background, somewhere behind me in the corner. Let's get right into it. First things first, guys, before I get into the video, I need to tell you guys about this new deal that I just found at the Coffee Bean. I'm not sure if you have those locations in your town. It might be a West Coast, Arizona type of thing, but I just got a cup of coffee and a bagel with cream cheese for $5.
How about you bitch? You make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
All right, if you guys are new to my channel, hi. My name is Thomas, and I make Supreme videos every single week. I do Supreme streams, and I like to recap at the end of the week, basically every single item that sold out, right?
Right? Wrong.
Supreme is great because we speculate on what's going to sell out first. We go for the hyped items. Maybe we resell. Maybe we cop to keep it and then sell it a couple years down the line to get something else. That's what I love about the brand. And in this video, we're going to go through every single item and I'm going to talk about what my thoughts are on it. If you enjoy, consider subscribing to the channel. We're on our way to 2K up there. I'm thinking about also opening up a Discord. Consider joining that if I end up doing that. So let me know what kind of features you would like in a Discord or other community options you guys would like to see here on the channel. I appreciate the continued support.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
So as you can see on your screen here, the Muta Zip-Up hooded sweatshirt sold out this week. It's kind of no surprise. While I'm not a huge wrestling guy, I kind of got schooled on the Great Muta just from this week's live stream and watching some of his highlights. And I know in Japan, wrestling is huge. Their own Japanese wrestling scene is crazy. They do some crossovers, and with this official art from the Great Muta, it's a really nice piece, particularly the light pine one, because his signature move was the green mist. He would spit out this like green mist. I don't know what it was. His acid attack. That's obviously a nice homage to that. So it's really no surprise that this piece sold out. And guys, at the end of the video, be sure to stick around because we will be talking about the current resale prices for all these pieces listed in this video. Next item is the Camacho tee. I actually copped this brown and orange tee, and it was the first colorway to sell out. The Camacho, we got him here on the screen. He's my new favorite Supreme friend. You know, bringing him back for this season was pretty incredible. You can still get him on the site in this ash gray, which, come on, 40 bucks. This t-shirt will definitely go up in value over the years. Maybe not a ton right away, but the pink is also sold out. White, you can get it in small, medium, large. Even the black, small and medium. For my skinny boys, consider it. But yeah, Camacho tee, great design overall. Cheap t-shirt for Supreme's standards. We love him. The Yin Yang shirt also sold out in a few colorways. We see it gone in purple, yellow for the Lakers, I guess. Extra large available in ash gray at the time of recording. Brown is sold out because brown has been like the color of the season, more or less. White still available in the larger sizes, which is interesting. And the black is sold out, so you can get it in white and ash gray if you are on the larger side of the spectrum. 40 bucks, not bad at all. The payment shirt, I thought this was one of the weakest tees this year. Really nothing too crazy on it. It's got a nice Supreme bubble kind of graffiti font. There's some Euros. What do we got here? We got some Euros on the sidewalk. I can't really tell. I wasn't a fan of it, but people seem to enjoy it, at least in certain colors. Available in heather gray, available in white, available in green. Natural sold out and black sold out. Okay, fair enough. Payment tee gone in a few sizes, still available, and at 40 bucks, it's actually not bad. NYCT, I actually thought this was the quote unquote worst, and it's not a bad tee. To me, it's just not that exciting to have Supreme written in the kind of classic font with New York City and then the store's phone number. It just is not really piquing my interest, and I think a lot of people felt the same way, except for the navy shirt, which seemed to be very popular. But yeah, full size run on a lot of colorways, sold out in red too. Red has been so weird this season. It's like either it sells out immediately or it kind of sits like it has been for the past couple years. What do you guys think about Supreme and the color red this season? Because it's obviously the color of the box logo, so it'll always have some appeal, but it's kind of waxed and waned in interest, and it seemingly is on the up and up. I don't know. Of course, guys, the box logo tee sold out. I mean, is that even a surprise?
Nope.
A lot of people thought it was going to be an easy cop compared to the sweatshirts, but these sold out relatively fast. I tried for a manual pair after my cart of the Camacho tee, a couple other items we're going to get into later in this video, but I was actually able to have someone secure one of these for me, and I'm very thankful for them. Re-Up23, shout out to you from Fauntleroy's Finest Discord. My boy hooking us up with a size large purple. Very excited to get this in hand, and we'll definitely be unboxing, reviewing, showing off the fit of this t-shirt because I've been getting a lot of people asking me, how does Supreme stuff fit? And well, you can go to the sizing right here. It's not very good because if you're going after a hyped item like the small box logo tee, it's gonna sell out before you have time to look at the sizing. So I always just say, just get what you're comfortable with. I can give a full in-depth review on that later. But again, no surprise, box logo sold out, 44 bucks. These are doing okay on the secondary market. Definitely not what they used to be though. The Camacho mesh back 5 panel also sold out in brown, which is the colorway that I copped because brown is the colorway of the season. And I actually did feel pretty big brain 500 IQ galaxy brain on this cop because this is a vintage piece returning, this little trucker style hat, and I just figured, you know, the brown is gonna probably sell out. It's been doing really well this year, and lo and behold, it actually went. I was feeling kind of weird about it at first because the white, I wasn't sure how I would like the white, and I'm still waiting to get this piece in hand to see how I like it. If I really don't like the white, I'll consider selling it, but I just have too many black hats in my personal collection that I couldn't justify another one, especially a trucker hat. Again, I have a lot of these. And then yellow, it just, I don't know. The ivory is actually okay. I think the light natural color with the white looks pretty good, and the light blue Camacho looks sick. And overall, I just thought the Camacho was the piece of the season, or at least of the week. I really just like everything that he's about, and we fuck with the Camacho heavy. Speaking of the Camacho, I'd be an insane person not to mention the Cowichan Sweater, hand knit wool. I mean, these guys just fly off the shelves. Shout out to some of my subscribers who double copped these. Florian Peter, you're absolutely psychotic, bro. Hope you make a bag off of these. But yeah, 500 bucks for this sweater. It is a really nice piece, but out of, I would say, most normal people's price range, unless you save all your money until this drop, I don't know. I can't afford to drop 500 on a sweater right now, but damn, maybe I should have, because this piece looks really, really sick, and the fits I've seen of it already look really incredible. So it's really a surprise to no one that the Cowichan sweater was one of the first items to sell out. They did actually restock a couple colors during the Thursday drop in the black, but I believe the natural one sold out first, which is a surprise. I thought the black one looked quite a bit better.
A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
But maybe some people like the lighter blue and the natural color on the hand knit sweater. Polartec small box, not a great hat in my opinion. I think these are kind of a weird hat with the big fluffy wintry look to them, but they probably keep you warm. I've never owned one, but they did sell out in black and navy as well as olive. So small box logo, not much else to talk about. We've seen a ton of Polartec stuff this year, and it's either sold out or sat in a few colors. It really just depends on the piece. Reflective balaclava also sold out. I was calling this the armed robber's favorite balaclava of the season, looking like a great way to do some crimes on your local resale shop. Please don't actually do that. That's a terrible thing to do and is illegal. So I do not condone armed robbery, but if you are forced to do it, you might as well be looking good while doing it. Again, that is a joke. I think this is a solid piece, jokes aside, and the 3M is an interesting look. And if you're really talking about safety, like if you're wearing this at night, like skiing or something, doing winter sports, what I always talk about, maybe just walking your dog at night and it's 20 degrees, getting some flashlight on you, some car headlights would actually help alert people to your position and hopefully obscure your face if you're trying to conceal your identity. Chenille beanie is next, 40 bucks. People were telling me to buy this piece. I think it's just ugly as hell. It looks like some someone left their lunch out and it melted. You know, the Chanel is a cool material, I guess. We've seen it on a few pieces this year. It's the same material, I believe, on the Air Jordan 8s on like the tongues right there. So that's kind of cool, I guess. 90s vintage varsity jackets would kind of have this design on the back patches. So I wonder what it looks like with an acrylic blend. That's an interesting material. It does look comfy and it is kind of a cool beanie, I will say. This one kind of reminds me of weed because, I mean, look at it. Looks like that sticky, icky fucking necromancer kush.
Necromancer Kush. Shit got diamonds on it, so you know that THC to CBD ratio is fucking swag now.
And this one, lavender, is actually kind of pleasant to look at. Same with the black. Okay, this one just is the only bad looking one because it just looks like weed and it's brown. And I don't know, maybe people love this piece. It's not really something I would cop. I'd more so rocking a little cuffed beanie like this. So for me, I was good on this beanie, but a lot of people seem to enjoy it and it sold out. Probably the most shocking item this week was the Technics turntable not selling out. It's been so weird because Supreme has been always releasing expensive accessories. I feel like in the most recent years, we have been getting those multi-$100 to $1,000 accessories on a more consistent basis, like the Airstream, the hockey table, the fuck 'em sign, and now this turntable. The crazy part is you could add 2 of them to cart. I'm thinking they produced a metric shit ton of these with Technics not being super expensive for them to make. They just slap their logo on it, like always, but it's still cool. And while I do think this is a neat piece and will eventually have collectability, as of right now, if you cop this to resell, I'm sorry, but it might be a little tough for you, Chief. Unless they pull this from the site soon, I would be calling your credit card company and having some discussions had with your financial advisor if that's something that would put you in a precarious situation. If you're just a DJ who's got all kinds of cash and you're not worried about it, then hey brother, put on a copy of fucking Old MacDonald Had a Farm and E-I-E-I-O your way home to the bank, because you got a Supreme Technics turntable. I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm a crazy person. All right, now the fun section. We are going to keep this pretty short and sweet, but I am going to show every single item that sold out and what it's currently selling for on StockX. So we can look at the Supreme Cowichan sweater right here, looking like people are asking about $900. The recent sales, a couple go for $860, $740, $788. So these aren't flying off the shelves. It makes sense. It is a very expensive item. I still think that these will do pretty well long term. We can see the black one here is not selling for as much, or sellers aren't asking as much for it for some reason. So it appears that the natural one was the one to go for, but still going for above retail. And the sales on this one, we've only seen 2 at $821 and $822. So again, if you cop this in person and flipped it immediately, you did the best. Box Togo T-shirt, really not going for a whole lot. $44 retail. Here's the white one. People are asking like 80, 90, only 100 on size XXL. If you guys missed out on this, I recommend going over to eBay or even StockX and just placing an ask. Like, this is the one that I copped, 44 bucks. If I missed out, I could have got it for 73. So it's nothing crazy or out of this world, but I still think it's a great box logo. It's got a cool camo design. Again, it kind of takes away from the coolness of the box logo hoodies. I don't know. It still is neat because I do like the camo and I love the purple. So putting them together makes this wonderful piece. Speaking of box logo hoodies, let's check in with their resale price right now. And guys, these box logo hoodies from this season are on a downward trend. The only one holding significant value appears to be the ash gray camo, which actually was one of the more produced items. What I saw online is this purple box logo hoodie was the least produced out of all of them. The white one is going for like $180. Literally $20 above retail. So I think this is the one to go for. If you guys have never copped a BOGO and you absolutely can't live without one, I recommend going after these hoodies because they are going downhill fast and people are trying to flip them. And I'm guessing a bunch of people copped a ton of them and really don't need them. Take advantage of this buyer's market. Light green, $223, $208. Come on, man. It's a pretty good deal. Chanel beanie. These are going for about double what they sold for initially. We got an 83 recent sale on the 16th, which is today. 74, 54, 56, 57. Okay, it's kind of ranging. People are asking for 83. That was the last sale, but I can buy one right now for 56, which if you think about taxes and shipping, like unless this person got free shipping or bought it in store, I don't know how much money they're really making, but I don't know. I think this is way better than the hand-tied beanie, and I still could not believe that this Supreme hand-tied beanie is the lowest ask is $325. How many did they make of this? Why did I not buy this thing? If you have this, sell it. Someone just sold a beanie for $300, a $54 beanie. Why is this selling for so much? Guys, I'm going crazy. I don't know why. Nothing makes sense. Box logos are at an all-time low and beanies are at an all-time high. How much are you worth? Camacho mesh back 5 panel. This one hasn't sold even once, which is funny because it was the only one to sell out. People are asking 99 and there's only 5 listed apparently, but the highest ask is only 65 apparently, judging by this StockX. I love the people that put like $6. Fuck it, just like YOLO. Maybe someone misclicks. I can buy it for 100 even though this is available on the website. Again, hilarious to mention every single week that people try to resell stuff on StockX that's still in stock. It's incredible, and sometimes they actually manage to do it because I think there are generally some people out there that are so unfamiliar with the streetwear or the sneaker industry or just shopping in general that they don't know what Supreme's website is, which, you know what? That's incredible. Camacho T, not selling for a whole lot. 65 is the asking price in the size L. Double XL 131. I don't think these have sold really at all yet. 58, 53. So some people are just selling them for barely above retail. I think this is just a cool piece to hold on to for a little bit. I might not immediately bust out of the plastic to wear in the wintertime. Overall, they're going for a little bit above retail, but you can't really tell when some sizes are not even sold out on the website and we have no sales information on StockX. So I would monitor StockX and eBay to get a better judge on the market on these t-shirts. Muta hooded sweatshirt, on the other hand, is selling for quite a bit. We do not have a picture of it for whatever reason, but it is that first sweatshirt we looked at with the Great Muta. 178 was the retail, and people are asking like mid to high 200s. Nothing has sold yet. Ash gray, we have one that sold for 285. Trust me on that one, 285, which is interesting. So these are going for a little bit above retail. It looks like pretty solid, I guess. Yeah, this one is actually a really solid one. 232, 285. So about $100 to $50-ish above retail. Just depends on, again, fees, taxes, shipping, handling, size, etc. I think this one will do pretty good in the long term. Payment T, these people are asking 121. Is just nuts. They're not going to get that. Yep, no sales on these yet. We have, of course, the delusional sellers that are just putting insane prices to, I don't know, convince overseas Saudi princes to buy Supreme. I don't know who their target audience is for this, but it's clearly no rational people, and we've had no sales yet. So this one could be a pretty decent flop until, again, we get a few seasons out. Maybe even next spring, these will turn around when people start wearing short sleeves again. Yin Yang one, I think we might actually have some sales on this one. One for $90 that sold on the release day. That's pretty nice. 65 for this medium, 97 for the double XL, multiple different colors. Again, the multiple colors, guys, they're always going to be slightly different. And we are looking at freaking StockX. A lot of these prices are just what the sellers are asking for, but it is a good idea to get a general picture. And this was one of the more sold out t-shirts. So again, this will probably do better over time. One of these sold for, oh my God, some poor bastard paid $126 for this in a size medium. Bruh. The day after the drop. I guess list your stuff fast, guys, because some people are suckers. Don't be a sucker and pay $126 for a Supreme t-shirt on StockX. My lord, this was one of the easiest t-shirts to buy manually. Same thing with NYCT. Again, it's almost not even worth clicking through at this point. People are asking for a little bit. They're not selling really much at all. This one sold for 60. Take my word for it. This one, 88. No sales at all. Again, a $40 t-shirt, not a whole lot of activity on this design. 2 designs left, folks, and then we're at the end of the video. Polartec small box. Nothing has sold yet on this one. People are asking $200 for the olive one. I'm gonna say good luck with that. No sales at all. Again, I think this piece is one of those, it sold out for personal use, but I think anyone that was trying to comp this and like couldn't, I don't think that person really exists. So I would be very shocked to see this go for a ton above retail, at least for the next few months. Maybe I'm wrong. And last but not least, the balaclava. I think this one actually has potential, and yeah, we've seen it sell a couple times, a little bit above retail, as high as 85. Can buy it now for 73, 54 bucks. Not super above retail. Again, the resale on most items for Supreme this season are nothing crazy. It's not expensive like it used to be, but you can get $20 above retail for some of these pieces like the balaclava. And that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Did you enjoy the video? Are you surprised by what items sold out? What did you cop from Supreme for week 17? Let me know every single answer in your little noggin down there in the comment section down below. It's been your boy Thomas, and I'm out. Peace and butt grease. See ya.